we have to stop thinking that his behavior is normal, that it's within the bounds of what has up until this point been our normal political discourse. And you hear some folks now justifying it and making excuses. You hear some Republicans who, they know he's not qualified, but they say, well, you know what, character doesn't matter, and knowing the issues doesn't matter, and policy doesn't matter so long as he supports the Republican agenda. But I have to tell you, this office, it's about who you are and what you are, and it doesn't change after you occupy the office. It just magnifies it. If you disrespect women before you are elected president, you will disrespect women when you're in office. If you accept the support of Klan sympathizers and hesitate when asked about that support, then you'll tolerate that support when you're in office. If you disrespect the Constitution before you're elected president, and you threaten to shut down the press when it writes stories about you you don't like, or you threaten to throw your opponent in jail without any due process, or you discriminate against people of different faiths, then imagine what you'll do when you actually have the power to violate the Constitution along those lines. And I want to speak not just to Democrats, I want to speak to Republicans here in North Carolina as well. I am obviously a partisan Democrat. I understand that, but we're not Democrats or Republicans first, we're Americans first. And there's certain standards of behavior that we should expect out of our leaders. I've got Republican friends who don't think or act the way Donald Trump does. This is somebody who is uniquely unqualified. I ran against John McCain. I ran against Mitt Romney. I thought I'd be a better president. But I never thought that the Republic was at risk if they were elected. And guess what, North Carolina? The good news is all of you are uniquely qualified to make sure this guy who's uniquely unqualified does not become president. You just got to vote. You just got to vote. And the nice thing is you don't just have to vote against that guy, because you've got a candidate who is actually worthy of your vote, who is smart and who is steady and who is tested, is probably the most qualified person ever to run for this office, and that is the next president of the United States, Hillary Clinton.